Ready? Okay, so here is the problem that I'm solving. So I went ahead and filled in my truth table for all the values that I'm going to have to hit. So my P and my Q's, all the combinations already there. So here's my not P column. So I'm going to fill in false, false, true, true to be the opposite of this. Not Q is going to be the opposite of Q, which is false, then true, then false, then true. So my first row that I have to hit is if P, then Q. So I'm going to look at P as my antecedent and then Q as the one after the consequent. So if this is true and then this is false, that's going to be the only case where it's false. So since it's true then true, it's going to stay true. Here's my true then false where it's false. False then true is okay, and false then false is okay. Now I hit the P and not P. So if for this to be true, both of these have to be true values. And if you look, you don't have two true values in any of them. There's at least one true and one false. So this whole row is going to be false since they're both not true. Okay, now I have the or between these two columns. So I'm focusing on these two columns, and as long as I have at least one truth, then it's going to be true. So I have one truth here. They're both false here, so that's going to be my false. The one's true, one's true. Oh, sorry, this is a true. Okay, we're okay. Hang on, let me double check to make sure. Okay. So I'm looking at here and here. True, false. Okay, so now I have not P. If not P, then not Q. So, I'm sorry, if not Q, then not P. So I'm looking at not Q first, and that's where my true has to appear. And then if in my consequent there's a false after my true, which happens here, that's where the false is going to come in. So it's going to be true, false, true, true. Now I look, so my last thing is the if-then between this whole row and this whole row. So that if-then means that as long as they both have the same sign, it's okay. So since they're both true here, it's going to remain true. Since they're both false, that's going to be true. They're both true, so that's true, and then they're both true. So in the end of our truth table, in every situation, we get a true value at the end.